Hello and welcome to the TTW News Update, your trusted source for the latest developments impacting travel worldwide. From weather disruptions to visa changes and emerging hotspots, we've got you covered. It's 12 p.m. in Atlanta, 5 p.m. in London, 8 p.m. in Dubai, and 2 a.m. Thursday in Melbourne. Let's begin. A sweeping new policy from U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has stunned immigration advocates and global travelers alike. Effective July 8th, the new directive eliminates bond hearings for undocumented entrants, allowing them to be detained indefinitely unless the Department of Homeland Security makes an exception. With detention capacity set to double to 100,000 beds and $45 billion in new funding, the policy will affect not only new arrivals, but also long-term residents with no criminal record. Critics warn the new system could trigger widespread family separations, and legal challenges are already underway. As the U.S. hardens its borders, Europe is digitizing theirs. Starting this October, travelers entering the Schengen zone will say goodbye to passport stamps and hello to facial scans and fingerprinting. The EU's entry-exit system will apply to all non-EU travelers, including those from the UK. Adding to the delays, the Netherlands has extended its internal border checks through December, slowing road and rail crossings with Germany and Belgium. Officials say the move is meant to manage migration flows, but it's drawing criticism for creating new bottlenecks. But it's not just border rules that are changing. The climate is reshaping entire travel patterns. Southern Europe is baking under record temperatures, and tourists are responding by heading elsewhere. Wildfires and heat advisories have led to a 30% drop in bookings to Spain, Italy, and Greece. Instead, cooler destinations like Scandinavia, the Baltics, and even Scotland are seeing a tourism boom. In Greece, memories of the 2023 roads evacuations still linger. Economists warn that if this pattern holds, Spain could see a direct hit to its economy, with tourism contributing nearly 12% of its GDP. At the same time, air travel across the continent is struggling to stay aloft. More than 500 flights were canceled during early July air traffic control strikes in France, and the ripple effects continue. Combined with a shortage of trained controllers and ongoing restrictions due to the war in Ukraine, delays are compounding across Europe. Eurocontrol warns that staffing issues could take up to 18 months to resolve, creating what they call the most congested summer in a decade. But amid the turbulence, some destinations are turning the spotlight into gold. From the beaches of Malaysia to the mountains of New Zealand, destinations featured in blockbuster films are reaping the benefits of what's being called set jetting. Malaysia is promoting filming locations from Crazy Rich Asians, while New Zealand reports a 40% spike in visits to Lord of the Rings trails. Dubrovnik, Croatia, better known to fans as King's Landing, has launched official Game of Thrones tours to meet demand. For a full list of destinations seeing set jetting surges, visit travelandtourworld.com. And while travelers chase cinematic dreams, tech is quietly rewriting the rules. Japan is using AI crowd monitoring to steer tourists away from overcrowded Kyoto landmarks. Meanwhile, the U.S. Transportation Security Administration is piloting AI-powered luggage scanners to speed up airport security. In China, travelers can now use digital IDs for seamless hotel check-ins and transit. Experts say the future of travel will be touchless, intelligent, and deeply personalized. To see how more countries are advancing smart travel, check out the full report on travelandtourworld.com. But even the best tech can't solve every disruption, especially in the Middle East. Summer travel has hit a boiling point at key Middle East hubs. Dubai and Doha airports are facing some operational backlogs due to record demand, staff shortages, and extreme heat. Emirates and Qatar Airways have rebooked over 10,000 passengers so far. Some travelers have been stranded for up to 48 hours, prompting calls for better contingency planning at the region's busiest transit points. And for US bound travelers, costs are climbing. The fee for the Electronic System for Travel Authorization, or ESTA, has nearly doubled from $21 to $40. The increase applies to citizens of 41 countries in the visa waiver program, including key allies like the UK, Japan, and Australia. The Department of Homeland Security says the additional funds will support border security and travel promotion, but critics warn the move could deter cost-sensitive tourists, especially as inbound US tourism continues to lag. And that sluggish recovery is now affecting the bottom line. International arrivals to the United States have dropped by 7% this year, costing the country an estimated $13 billion in lost tourism revenue. Visa delays, policy changes, and rising costs are partly to blame. Meanwhile, destinations across Europe are booming. Spain, Italy, and Hungary are reporting record numbers of Canadian and EU travelers. Even Air Canada is shifting focus, cutting US flights and adding 15 new European routes. From biometric borders to the blockbuster travel and climate-driven detours, 2025 is proving to be a year of reinvention for global tourism. For more headlines, destination guides, and in-depth travel updates, visit travelandtourworld.com. I'm Jennifer Deaton. Thanks for watching and safe travels.